So our producers want us to read this. What you are about to enjoy or hate is simply three friends talking football and talking out their asses. Opinions mostly is for entertainment purposes only. We may offer great insights into the NFL and perspectives no one else has. Possible side effects do include feelings getting hurt, being offended, and losing respect for one another. What's up, friends, family, faithful viewers of Opinions Mostly? How's everyone doing out there? Woo! That's them cheering. That's everybody that's watching cheering. Welcome. It's technically our second episode, but our first one with a full crew, dude. Let's go.
Boy.
Woo! The NFL's back, baby, and so are we. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends. Let me introduce the great cast that makes this show exactly what it is and what it's worth. Sitting directly above me on my screen, the one and only Aaron, the Hammer Quillen.
Hey, that's me. Hi. Hello. I'm so
Aaron,
happy to be
doing
here.
in the off season, huh?
I have been just nothing, just chilling.
Just
chilling every day.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, been swinging them clubs, though, and hitting some dingers. Tell you what, boy.
Oh, you're a golfer now. That's right. I see all your
Yeah.
Snapchats. What's your, what is it, handicap? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting better slowly, okay? I went from like a 22 a few months ago. I'm down to 18 now.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's baller.
so
That's pretty good.
yeah, I'm getting it. Averaging, I break 100 almost every time now, which is nice, except for a couple games in there. But
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
my brother's been getting into it too. His dad's been getting into it, and we've been going out with our friend Ethan, and we go like once, twice a week now, and it's just been like so much fun.
Damn.
So
Do you
much
have a
fun.
membership?
Yeah.
The golf
No,
membership?
honestly, I should probably get one though, because
I was gonna say, it sounds like you're spending more than
Yeah.
you just
They better
got.
know your name on the first name basis when you come up to the pro shop.
They definitely do. Last week I had a flat tire in the car for the first time, and no one in the pro shop was answering, so I had to call the bartender, and the bartender knew me by name, and I was like, "Hey, like, can you find me because I'm stuck out here?" And
Awkward.
Yeah. It was a good time. It was a good time. But yeah, all I've been doing is just golfing. We're working.
What is that? Dude, that's awesome. What's the weakest part of your game?
Right now, probably my driver, but this is a new thing. Like I just got a new driver, so I'm still trying to adjust to it.
Okay.
But I hit one yesterday that I made solid contact with for like 250 yards. Like it was nuts. Yeah, it was crazy.
I remember when that was all I could hit too, is 250.
Yeah.
Now I'm at like solid 275, 300.
Oh God!
Oh, yeah. Okay,
on a downhill roll.
Here we go. Here we go.
No, we golf. It's
Yeah,
easy.
no, I was gonna say I've seen you and Celine on the Snapchat just golfing it up too.
We're getting better. We're I'm barely breaking 150, so pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, it is good. It is good.
Well, I'm glad you're back with us, Aaron. I can't wait for this NFL season.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Let's go. Go, boys.
All right. Our second guest, our second host, the co-founder, the guy that thought of this all, the brainchild, the one and only Joe, Special Teams Spoilery.
Nick, I said it last week. I'll say it again. The food tastes just a little better. The water tastes a little fresher because football's back. And it consumes us every day now. And it just consumes every night now. And it consumes every morning now. And now we have to build our schedule around this ball made out of a pig's bladder from 120 years ago.
Hell yeah, brother. Pigskin, baby. I love it. Well, Joe, I'm glad you're back on the show. I know you were going through a lot of stuff this last year, like coming out and all that stuff, which I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you. No comment. You're just gonna accept that?
It's all fake news. We all know that. The eyes tell
all right. Okay.
It passes the eye test.
Damn, that got like so quiet. That was okay. Hey, we don't judge. We just love. Unless you're the Bears. That's the difference.
Or a Seattle Seacock. Yep.
Obviously, I'm your host, Nick the Shark Herbs. Let's jump into week one. All right.
Let's go, boy.
We got a good season planned out. We're gonna have some special guests on. We want to do a lot of more viewer interaction. So if you got anything, you got questions, comments, concerns, you let us know. We might even give away some free stuff.
What?
Week 1. What? Yeah, like
How do
a
I
free
enter?
trip. Free
Why do I
trip to
enter?
Joe's basement in Denver, Colorado.
I like free stuff, but I will not go in that basement.
Oh, but it's free.
A free trip, man.
There's a limit.
Statute of limitations.
I was gonna say, what is the limit? How
How
far
far are you willing to go?
Anywhere close? No. Nowhere near
Anywhere
Joe.
close? No.
Oh man.
All right. So week 1 in the NFL, guys. We had the Ravens at the Chiefs. Obviously, we know how that turned out, 20-27.
Obviously, I did too, because of the official script.
You were waiting that whole time for that, weren't you?
Oh my god. I'm glad your fucking green screen kind of cut that out.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Constant fight.
So if you know who's going to win, we're going to talk about that later. That way I can place some good bets for Shark Chomp. 2027, we had Patrick Mahomes, which he put on the show that he always does, but it wasn't as fantastic as it always is. He outplayed Lamar. I mean, is anyone surprised?
No.
Yeah, I've been saying it for years. You guys know. I think Lamar is a bust. I mean, I know he's great. He's great.
A bust.
Oh, he makes good. He makes good plays, but overall, he can't win games.
He can be MVP all he wants to, but yeah, it's about securing that Super Bowl trophy. I mean, look at Aaron Rodgers did it one time, and come on, bro.
20 years. 20 years.
Doesn't matter how many times you're the MVP. It matters how many times you win the Super Bowl.
That koozie out of date, my guy.
I know, but I couldn't find my other one. It's beside the point. My biggest concern on this game, I want to talk about a little bit just because of fantasy, was Isaiah Likely. I had Mark Andrews in 2 or 3 of my 4 leagues, so that sucked.
You and the rest of the country.
Yeah,
exactly. It was very disheartening. I feel like Andrews will have a bounce back, and maybe Likely is just, the only person that he could have found against the Chiefs defense. Yeah. Anyways, Packers Eagles. In Brazil, and the Packers lost 29-34. Biggest thing to come out of that story obviously was Jordan Love out 3 to 6 weeks with his.
So unfortunate too. The last play of the game.
Yep. And you know what's unfortunate about that, besides it being my team, is Celine's first Packer game is going to be here in Nashville next weekend, and you won't even get to see Jordan Love.
You'll see him. He's just in street clothes on the sideline.
Yeah. Well, unless he pulls a Russell Wilson and gears up, he's like
emergency quarterback with a boot,
I'm ready.
A walker boot.
I love that. That was like a highlight from week 1.
Oh my gosh, that
is such a Russell Wilson thing.
Yeah.
So the question remains: does his wife have a penis or not? Remember that big old conspiracy?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying, if he's gearing up,
we'll remain to speculate.
He's ready for anything. I think she's hot. I mean, whatever.
Sierra?
Jaden Reed, my boy, that guy went off 138 yards and a touchdown. He is the future of football.
God. Okay, yeah.
Future of football. Okay.
So I love him. All right, moving on to Sunday. So we had the Steelers at the Falcons. Steelers pulled out a surprise win. Am I right? 18-10. Anyone got any comments on that one?
No offensive scores from the Steelers.
It's wild. That's wild.
Defense and special teams.
I just realized that's what that's supposed to say. Okay.
Jesus. All right. No.
Wait, hold on a second. Oh, there it is. It's because I'm on the multicast screen, so I can see all of you or you two.
Oh.
And that's why. Okay. Anyways, yeah, okay. Nothing you want to add there, Aaron? Just typical Steelers.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Typical Steelers being surprising, yeah.
TJ Watt's just a dog.
Yeah. I mean, Harris did pretty all right for being what he was last year, 70 yards.
I agree.
Yeah,
all right.
Some improvement there for sure.
Yeah. Cardinals at Bills. This was almost the surprise. 28-34. Anyone want to touch on that? I'm opening the floor to you guys.
Joe, go ahead. I unfortunately wasn't able to watch a couple of these games last week, so
You won, baby.
No problem, Aaron. This game you didn't miss shit. Let me just break it down here, plain and simple. Cardinals had the bag and they fumbled it. You know, they were up big at halftime, and Josh Allen put the team on my back and said, "Fuck it, we're going up the mountain on my back." And he just took that team to the top and outscored the Cardinals to win the game.
I mean, this was a second half game. I was fortunate enough to have all the games on my two ginormous TVs in the man cave, which I will show you at some point during this year. But she's been really sick, like lost her voice and stuff for like a week. And that day I was like, you know what? I haven't drank in a while. It's football day one, so I drank 2 bottles of mimosas pretty much by myself.
Jesus.
First thing in the morning, it was great. Fantastic. Right? She had a couple. I think she had like maybe one or two, and then she slept the whole day. She's probably gonna get mad at me for telling you guys this because she takes football very seriously, but she was out cold. I mean, she had a cold, all this other stuff. Yeah. So I was watching all of them. I was like, oh shit. And I like, oh shit. She's like sleeping on the couch. Yeah, second half team with the Bills, and like you said, Josh Allen put it on his back. He took it away with it. Tonight's Thursday, so they're gonna play against Miami. I think that this could be a potential upset if you count that Miami is the team to win, which is what all the sports books are doing. I'm going to take the Bills tonight, though. Bless me. All right. Titans and Bears. This game was savage.
Bonkers.
Yeah. It is the worst. Like, if you would have bet when it was 17-0, I think it was 17-0 going into the half, and you would have picked the Bears to win that game live, you would have put a $10 bet down and won probably 200. Like, 17-24, Bears ran away with it at the end of the game, and it wasn't even Caleb Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Shocking.
Yeah, the defense scored all the points for them, and Will Levis also gave him a touchdown as well for free.
I think that shot of Will Levis, this hand on his helmet as they're running back for pick six should be like. Like on a flag somewhere, just in all of its glory. It was great.
That's what gives me hope when we play them in 2 weeks. It's like I'm like, hey, you know what? Packers can still win with Malik.
Yeah.
Also, a revenge game potentially for Malik.
Yeah, true. Yeah. That is true.
I'm also surprised that no one's made the "Hold me close to the tiny dance" meme yet on him.
Want to touch base with Caleb Williams real quick, though. I think this is a one-off game. No one plays preseason. It's all easy schematics and schemes in the preseason. This is Will Levis' this is Caleb Williams' first true professional ball game, and he's probably seeing how fast it is. Like, damn, I gotta adjust here.
I think the Bears curse is real, and every quarterback that goes there just suffers for the rest of their life. So. That's just part of being a Bear.
I think I'll give him more than one game.
Oh, yeah.
You're such a nice guy.
100% agree.
Give him a chance.
He's done. No. I mean, Will Levis had better stats than him, and he threw 2 interceptions, so whatever. That doesn't mean anything. Yeah. Moving on. I love you guys. Can't see you. Patriots and Bengals. What?
Can't see you. Bye.
Can't see you. Patriots 16, Bengals 10. So Joe has a fun story probably about our elimination league, don't you, Joe?
It's funny because I picked the Bears to beat the Titans in my survivor pool. So I was sweating bullets at halftime when we were down, or when the Bears were down. I was like, all right. But then Nick picks the most obvious game in the Survivor League, and now he's out of it after the 1 week because the Patriots somehow just pulled it off.
Yeah. I mean, everyone in the world thought the Bengals were going to win that game, and then next thing you know, I lost $10 almost instantly on an elimination thing, and I can't play for the rest of the year.
I had to win 33-3.
What the F is that, dude? That's some bullshit.
Any given Sunday, man.
Pissed me off. Aaron, did you accept the trade request from Jake for Ramondre Stevenson?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
What is Jake thinking, first of all? Who did he get?
I got Bowers. It was my idea.
Oh, what
Brett
are you
Bowers.
thinking, bro?
Yeah. I'm thinking I'm stacked on running backs in that
Yeah.
league. Plus, I have Nick Chubb still, and I needed a better tight end for an overall better team.
Really?
And Brock Bowers just, yeah, because I'm fair move. Like, Brock Bowers is not, yeah, of course he's a Raider, but he's also very good. And I already have running back, so I don't need an extra running back. He's going to sit on my bench anyway.
Shit, I would have given you freaking Tyreek Hill.
What?
Oh, what?
I don't have Tyreek Hill, but I do need better running backs. Okay, my bad. I misunderstood that, but okay, that's valid. Good job. Good job.
Yeah.
You might get like third place or something this year. We'll see.
Yeah, yay. Fuck off.
Texans and Colts. Texans won 29-27.
Hell
That
of
was
a game.
also a closer game than it should have been, in my opinion. CJ Stroud all around just a better quarterback than AR-15 right now. Developments will happen. He'll get better, but and
Plus
Joe Mixon was
yeah,
the surprise. Yeah, good.
yeah. I was just saying. Plus, seeing Stephon Diggs with CJ Stroud too. You just tell that like Diggs wants to be there, and looks like he's gonna have a good year.
Yeah, well, I'm not super surprised.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw this out there too. When Diggs got traded to Buffalo, he really wanted to be there as well.
Oh, great! Yeah. That's a really deep insight right there. Like, damn.
Okay.
Yeah, we saw how that played out. Just saying.
Yeah. Well, you're saying that Diggs is the problem then? Is that what you're saying?
I'm just saying we might have another case of the Terrell Owens going on.
Or the Antonio Brown?
Or
Antonio Brown. Yeah, well,
at least Terrell Owens retired on his own terms and didn't go psychomaniac crazy. So.
Don't ever say that name to me. Antonio Brown. Fuck that guy.
Las Vegas Raider wide receiver Antonio Brown.
He never played it. Never touched the Raiders field.
The greatest to play the game, baby. No, it's not there. Yeah, Joe Mixon, 159 yards, dude. I love Joe Mixon. I didn't draft him this year because I drafted him every single year, and I always got fucked by the Bengals, which is the one time I should have drafted him this year because he's not on the Bengals anymore. And go fucking figure. Anyways, all right, Jaguars, the Dolphins, 17-20. Jaguars once again put up another good fight. Tyreek Hill got arrested earlier in the day. I mean, or detained.
That was nuts.
Yeah. Wild. Did you see the body cam footage?
Yeah.
Bro.
Great job on de-escalation, Sheriff. Miami-Dade County Sheriff.
Yeah.
Everybody handled that situation just terribly. Absolutely terribly.
Yeah, I think he's onto something. Let's not ask questions. Let's detain everyone, put them in handcuffs. We'll ask questions later. All right.
It should have just rolled down his window, but getting fucking thrown to the ground like that and just tossed around and shit like that, and that was just wild. Wild.
Yeah.
Calais Campbell, Walter Payton Player of the Year.
Yep.
He gets detained, the gentle giant.
One thing I want to say, because this has obviously been a problem and a concern and all this stuff, yada, yada, yada. Don't care what side of the political spectrum you're on, whatever. Yeah. But the way that Tyreek Hill handled that situation was major props to that guy. He kept his cool during that. He keeps his cool on the field. And after that post-game thing, when they asked him about it, he had the most non-violent, he wasn't inspiring a riot. He was like, I want to be a police officer. That's what he said. I want to be a police officer. He's like, there's some bad ones in the good ones, and that's just the way it is. Yeah. But it wasn't he wasn't burying a whole, police. No. He was just burying the bad ones, and that's how it should be. And he should run for office, is what I'm saying. I don't like that. I mean, president right now.
And he also came out and acknowledged he could have handled it better. I think the next day or two.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think he did a great job. I
agree.
Whatever. Not only good on the field, but he's good off the field. All right, moving on. Panthers at Saints. Panthers got their ass whooped. Joe was telling me earlier that you could buy a Panthers ticket for $5 or something.
Yeah, something ridiculous, dude.
I only live 10 or 12 hours away, so.
Is it really going to be this bad? Worth it. Really going to be this bad for the Panthers, though? Damn, they look like they hit. Yeah. Last season looked like they hit rock bottom. Now you look at this one; it looks like this is the new bottom of the rocks here.
Who do they have? They have nobody.
Hold on, they have Thielen. They have Thielen.
Oh, hooked on a Thielen.
Chuba
They have
Hubbard.
no.
Chuba,
They
yeah,
have,
Chuba.
I don't know. They're just not. They're not a team capable of winning
They
a
have
lot of games.
parts. They have
They got heart.
parts.
Yeah.
They have
They're the
hearts and
Panthers, bro.
parts.
Come on.
Arr.
Yeah,
Derek
Um,
Carr slinging
there's
TDs. Nick.
word.
I was about to say, Mr. Makeup Boy out here fucking actually playing the game. First time I've seen him do anything like that in a couple years, it feels like.
Oh my goodness.
He did it.
There's
He
true
does it
love.
every year. He does it every year.
I know. He does it every year, Aaron. Not a
Hey,
believer.
all I want to say is I won the bottle of bourbon, right? The sweet bottle of
Yeah,
whiskey.
for a guy that's on your team now.
I know, what the fuck is that? No, I didn't even want him. No, they didn't ask me about him. Jesus.
Oh, that was
Uh,
great.
yeah, and him getting outplayed by Barkley, Saquon, was just fucking like the nail in the coffin for me. I was like, yeah, come on now. Like,
They call him the dog. Damn.
it just showed you.
Yeah.
It just went to show you. Anyways, Saints, are we thinking the Saints are going to be dangerous this year? Is that
That's what it's starting to look like. I mean,
Yeah.
it is against the Panthers, but let's see how they do against Dallas, this week too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like it is just week one. There shouldn't be a lot of panic or a lot of over speculation on certain wins, certain losses. I think they do have a shot though to actually be dangerous and be probably the ones to take that division.
Yeah. I like it.
Let's look at it this way. The Saints aren't playing the Panthers every week, all right? We need a larger sample size here of games played that the Saints are going to do. I got the
You're like
Bucks
a-
winning that division too, by the way.
That's what I just
You're
said.
like an echo of,
I thought you
of
said
Aaron.
the Saints. Sorry.
Okay, moving on.
All right,
Vikings.
Jesus
Vikings
Christ.
28, the Giants 6. Like I said, I think everyone knows the Giants are the worst team probably in the NFL, or in the top
Yes,
3 worst
yeah.
teams.
It's the Giants and the Panthers right there.
Yep.
Oh my.
I do like the Vikings. I think the Vikings are going to do pretty decent this year. And if you watch the first episode, I picked them over Detroit. So
We
and
talked about it.
I mean, I'm speculation. I'm going to try to keep this
Was
moving.
Sam Darnold?
Huh? Yeah.
Darnold,
hell yeah.
baby. Let's
Hell
go.
yeah, dude. This guy's he's like one of those forgotten hereros. You know what I mean? Like, this might be like the wrong
Why? Because
analogy,
he
but like
beat
you're reading
Mono?
all these names on a wall to like memorialize somebody, like a squad, and you're like, oh shit, Sam Darnold. Like, yeah, he's a turnaround guy. He was the guy that stuck the flag in at the top of Iwo Jima.
They're
What?
gonna build a statue outside U.S. Bank Stadium. They're building a statue for him.
I just say, I
God.
don't know. I think he has potential. I like him. I just like the guy. I like the underdogs. You know.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, what's that app you just bet on?
Underdog.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Trial.
Look at that.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, moving
Jesus.
on. Let's get to this one because this is going to be a fun one. The Raiders getting their ass whooped by the Chargers. Not really an ass whooping, actually. Getting beat by the Chargers, 10-22. Aaron, you're our Raiders hot take insider. What did you talk to the players about after the game?
Listen, guys. Here's the thing, right? There's a lot of talent in this room on both sides of the ball. Okay, a lot of talent. Finished the season last year, top 5 defense. We still have Devontae Adams here. We got the Minshew magic, but it just wasn't there tonight. But it's okay. It's only week 1. It's against a tough Chargers defense. All right, we still have some time. Luke Getzey, I'm looking at you specifically about your play calling abilities and what kind of offense you run. I need to see some immediate improvements, but it's only week 1. There's still a lot of football to be played, and I'm not panicking yet, but there needs to be some. We're going to play the fucking Baltimore this week too, which is the toughest thing of coming out of there. Not feeling confident too. Of like, I just kind of went out of the bit, but there's just not a lot of confidence going into this week. But there needs to be at least a fight to win. If we come out with the win, awesome, amazing. I'm going to be fucking through the roof. Like, we just won the Super Bowl, But like there needs to be like some immediate offensive improvement, especially with the guys that we have.
Any given Sunday.
Yep.
I think the question is, will Minshew have the Minshew magic?
I'm hoping so. It's just like that. I was already Luke coming over from Chicago. I was already skeptical about him coming to run our offense.
Yep.
And it's week 1. Again, I'm trying not to panic, but it's showing that it's going to be a fucking shit offense, and I'm scared.
I mean, he always puts up numbers though. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Minshew always puts up numbers. Joe met him. Didn't you meet him?
Yeah, Joe did meet him.
That's right.
Shook his hand
And said, "Don't fuck this up for me."
He does always put up numbers, but it's just the way with our offensive coordinator. I'm not sold on.
Yeah, about to say, remember where he came from, Chicago. All those bad years.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
As long as Devontae puts up numbers, that's all I care about. 'Cause I got him on fantasy.
Yeah, well,
I have him in one of my leagues, but he's on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't even a leading receiver. So, all right, we'll see what happens with the Raiders. I root for him because of you. So, Broncos, Seahawks. Broncos lost 20-26, which is a lot of weird games happening week 1. But like you said, Aaron, working out the kinks, baby. Working out the kinks is just week 1. Kenneth Walker, one of my favorite running backs in the game. Him and ETN for Jacksonville. Just random note, just so you know. 103 yards and 1 touchdown. I mean, that's pretty baller. Broncos defense, how reliable are they? Well, the Broncos are the Broncos, and they're always going to be shit. So at least you're not them.
It'll be a slow uphill climb for them and Bo Nix. Give them time.
Yeah, they're climbing the Rockies, and they're going to be climbing them for a long time. Cowboys, Browns, 33-17. What's the bigger issue here? Is it the Cowboys are going to be good, as they always are, consistent until the playoffs, or is it that the Browns just really suck ass this year?
They just suck ass in general. There's no other way to put it.
Yeah. Joe?
It's the problem of, what is it, the $217 million man, Deshaun Watson?
Mm-hmm.
They ran half their plays. They ran 50% of the plays that offense ran. A little facts entirely for y'all. A shout out. 50% of the plays they ran whole game, 0 yards gained, 0 yards per game. I mean, in my opinion, the Cowboys came out and they did what they're supposed to. They're supposed to beat an inferior team, but the Cowboys didn't look too. They looked a little shaky as well. Week 1, well, we can't get overreact here and everything, but I think we can overreact with the Browns and Deshaun Watson here. What's going on with him?
Yeah. I mean,
here's and to follow that up as well. The Browns had 6 quarterbacks play last year, and they made the playoffs. So the system works, obviously. So it's starting to look like it's a Watson issue.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because their defense can only do so much, anyways, and they're supposed to be like a top 10 defense, and I don't know if they were doing that great. And Dak Prescott didn't put up the numbers that you would think a top 10 defense couldn't handle. So, what? Huh?
Nothing.
Shout out Boston. I don't know what you said. Shout out Boston.
He thought you were talking about Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson. I thought you were.
Oh yeah. I see the confusion, but no, I was right. I was talking about the right guy, I think. Okay, love you. Okay, see ya.
Gotcha, my guy.
Commanders at Buccaneers, 20-37. Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield, he's the future of football.
He's looking dangerous. He's looking dangerous.
He's a man.
4 touchdowns. Anyone got him in the league?
Yes, I do. And he's on a bench. He was on a bench, dude, because I had Tua. I think that was our league, actually.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Baker went off statistically from fantasy, that's for sure.
I mean, Baker.
I have him in our league. I benched him for over Tua.
Bro, Baker has those weekends where he just lights it. Like he just does it. It should be Baker magic instead of like Minshew magic. Fuck that.
Can't disagree with that. And I mean, the bigger oxymoron is that Deshaun Watson is doing bad while Baker, the ex-Cleveland Browns quarterback, is doing good now in a good environment.
Hell fucking yeah.
The most Browns
it.
thing to happen possible.
Yep. I mean the Commanders. I don't. They're the Commanders. I don't really know what to say. We'll probably have a guest on sometime in the season, and he can talk about the Commanders and how much he thinks they're great, and we'll just listen. Shout out to you, Elliot. One love.
Rookie quarterback,
Hey,
growing
rookie
team.
quarterback, like not really much of a defense there left. They got some work to do.
Yeah.
Team in progress. Yeah.
Mhm.
Team in progress. Give it a couple years.
Yeah. Especially with Daniels, like he's a good quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna take their time with him.
He's Josh Allen Jr. Really is what I think he's gonna be.
Yeah.
All right. Rams at Lions, 20-26. Lions. They did what the Lions do, and they win in crunch time. Joe, why don't you enlighten us, please?
Yeah, Lions. They played with their food a little bit in the end. They let the Rams get back into it.
Played with their food.
Yeah, they played with their food a little bit.
I
They
like
were
that.
just not taking it seriously.
Yeah.
Rams were able to come in, take the lead. Cooper Kupp looking like the Triple Crown winner he was a couple years ago. We got, oh my God, we have some shakiness on the offensive line, lads. Our offensive line is not good. It is not good, man. We went in there with an issue. Now we have two of them on IR. Now we're bringing people up. Now we're bringing up people on the practice squad, man. So it's a little shaky. The Rams did, they did everything they could given the resources they had. With Puka going down, like I said, the offensive line issue. So good fight, good game. Moving on to Carolina or the Cardinals.
Yeah. I was going in and out of service there, but I'm sure you said some really smart things.
He did.
Smartish. Yeah.
How do you feel about the Rams going against the Cardinals this weekend, Joe? How you
A little
feeling going
sketchy.
into the game?
A little shaky, man. Depends if we can get our run game going, and depends if we can actually stop the opponent's running game. I don't know if you recall the whole overtime. It was just giving the ball to David Montgomery, and he just ran it down our fucking throats and shoot.
I recall because I have him in a league, and yeah, it was pretty good.
Good. The recipe is there on how to beat the Rams. Run the ball. It's all night, dude. Good Lord.
Aaron Donald is gone.
They talked about him like the whole podcast. They talked about him during the whole broadcast, and I was like, all right, we get it. Jesus Christ. Let's move on. We got a new defense. We got good players. We're good.
Last but not least, the return of Rodgers, Jets at 49ers. 49ers stomped them out 32-19. I had Brock Purdy in the league, and I wish he would have done way better than he did. The surprising thing was Alan Lazard with 2 touchdowns because Lazard cannot catch balls, but apparently he didn't. I think he dropped the first 2 or something. But and then Rodgers didn't do what Rodgers normally does, and I don't really know what to credit that to. I think week 1, I guess, is what we can keep saying, right?
It's week 1. Just week 1 shenanigans. I will add to you, Aaron Rodgers leads the league in free plays, touchdowns, free play touchdowns.
Yeah.
He leads the league in that.
Hell yeah. He did capitalize on that one with the offsides call.
Yeah.
To your boy Lazard.
Yeah.
I picked him up in fantasy.
Nice.
I was thinking Lazard was going to drop that ball just because I was like, oh, he's wide open. Oh, it's Lazard.
For sure, man.
Cool. So that's the event or week 1 of the event. That is week 1 in the NFL recap.
You forget how to talk? All right.
No, I usually say event recaps because at work we do event recaps every single night.
Ah.
And I keep saying week 1 event, recap event. Anyways, let's talk. Let's do some segments. We're gonna roll through this thing now. Our first segment, guys, is facts entirely.
Yeah, you said it hurt. You heard it first here, Nick, my guy. We got some facts entirely for all you beautiful peoples out there.
Alrighty then.
So coming off of week 1, where Nick got kicked out of the survivor pool for picking the Bengals to beat the Patriots, it got me thinking, like, what were some other big week 1 upsets no one had on their radar at all at any point? And in my infamous digging of information on the internet, I did find one. 1950, Cleveland Browns, first year in the NFL. from the the now defunct AAFC, All American Football Conference. They took on the Eagles, the defending champions, NFL champions, and they mollywopped them. The final score was 35-10.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
And then, believe it or not, the Cleveland Browns went on a roll and they actually won the NFL championship that year,
oh God.
beating out the Los Angeles Rams. So,
Well, I mean, no other way.
everyone had the Browns as like, oh, they're from this third party league. They're gonna get stomped by the professionals here. They're the Philadelphia Eagles, and somehow they came out and won 35-10. Similar reactions to how the Patriots upset the Bengals.
That's a pretty good fact. That's a pretty good fact entirely.
I like it.
Another
Like,
fact
wow.
entirely is Nick is out of our survivor pool.
Fuck you, dude. No,
Yeah. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you, bud. So fuck you, bud.
Fuck you, bud. I ain't your bud, guy.
I ain't your guy, buddy. All right, anyways.
It's your buddy, friend.
I don't fucking know. I'm not watching South Park with you guys. Shout out South Park.
Shout out.
Oh, shout out.
I guess these guys watch you. Also, actually, let's take a quick break real quick. Brought to you by Opinions Mostly is brought to you by unofficially brought to you by Michelob Ultra. Just
Please sponsor us. Please sponsor
Product
us.
placement. Product placement.
Also brought to you by Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Product
Thank
placement.
you. Thank
Oh
you.
wow.
Free
And-
product
There you go.
placement.
Wow. We actually really might be sponsored by them.
Free product placement.
God, I wish. That'd be
Oh, man.
a dream.
Get some game fuel going, baby. Woo!
I didn't know you just wear that shirt for fun. Is that like a thing?
I just found it a couple days ago in Hot Topic of all places. So
Hell yeah.
Shout out Hot Topic.
Shout out
yeah,
Hot Topic.
yeah. You know, they've declined over the years in the emo scene, but they do have some good shirts sometimes. So
I'm sure. Everything's
No.
Midwestern emo now. Probably
Yeah.
not a thing.
yeah, it's all anime shit.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah.
Most of it,
Well, those are the most emotional kids. So,
yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's fair.
okay.
Please don't do that again.
Well, I'm just saying that's what anime is, man.
Yeah.
Shit. All right. Let's keep this train rolling with our feelings on the new NFL kickoff. All right. Most of you already know the new NFL kickoff and how it works. If you haven't watched week 1, Joe is here to tell you how it works, and Aaron and I will give you our insights into this thing.
All right, give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen.
He's already lost it.
Insights. Get it? Like,
Insights.
all right, here's your insight. Insight.
Oh, God.
Insights.
My insight.
I like you. Well, before he reads it, I'm just going to tell you, I actually at first hated it, and now I like it. Oh, wow. What is this? Oh.
So, folks, we got a diagram here. This is the layout of the new kickoff rule. Okay?
That's beautiful.
Oh, thank you very much. I found it on the internet. I didn't make
I
it
hope
myself.
you deleted your browser history on here.
I have
See what
automation. I have an automation made for that.
BBC?
Oh,
What does that mean?
BBC.
So basically, the NFL's intent is to encourage more returns. After last season was the lowest returns in NFL history, all in the name of player safety. But let's keep adding on extra games at the end of the season and go international. But we're not going to talk about any of that, are we? No, we're not going to. This conception was actually created by the XFL a couple of seasons ago from medical experts. And they had the same premise. Let's try to find a way to do the kickoff, but limit the hard 90-mile-an-hour collisions that these players sometimes experience. So the kicker will line off up to 30. That hasn't changed. But now we have this new quote-unquote landing zone, if you see over here on the far right. The ball has to land there, and if it does land there, you have to run it out and try to basically get a touchdown out of it. Kickers can still kick it into the end zone, and the ball will be placed at the 30 instead of the 20. And basically, we have our offensive.
It's been being placed at the 30 for like the last 2 years or something like that.
25 last couple years.
Yeah.
Was it 25? Oh, okay.
25, yeah.
So they've
All right.
moved it up to the 30 to encourage players to actually, or encourage kickers to kick it in the landing zone instead of just taking the touchback. there's been a lot of arguments like it should be the 40 if you're really serious about it. But that's what that's what the internet's for, and that's what they're going to keep arguing and debating.
Yeah, let's call it the 35.
Yeah, do that. So yeah, like the last week off, the kicker starts the play behind the 35-yard line, but everyone else will be lined up differently. They're arranged around two zones: the landing zone, like I said, and then we got the setup zone between the 35 and the 45-yard lines here. So once the ball is caught, that's when everyone can start running and shit gets crazy and out of control. So, like I said, this was designed by the XFL a couple of years ago. Ironically, they merged with the USFL to become the UFL. And ironically, again, they're doing the regular NFL kickoff where you kick off from the 30 and you take it back like we have been for 40 years.
Well,
the last 40 years.
That's a scam.
The whole irony. Just the whole irony. So right now, the NFL is on a 1-year deal. Just experiment with this and see. They're going to take all the analytics, see how many scores were done, and then they'll make a decision on the future.
Wow, I'm back on my screen.
Wow, whoa.
No, that was very informative, Joe. Thank you. Wow.
I'm okay with it. We're tweaking it. The NFL is trying to get the kickoff more engaged. So, you know what?
Yeah.
You got to give them props for trying something new out of the box.
Yeah, exactly. I'm down with it. Like, if it's going to make for more exciting special team plays, kind of gets to showcase special teams more anyway on that side of that ball, and hopefully makes a little bit of a impact into the game too. So I like it.
Yeah. And what I like about it too is like from like a player safety standpoint is if you're gonna kick it out of the end zone anyways and make it a touchback, you're gonna do it regardless, right? That's not gonna change. But the fact that you don't got guys running now from way the hell down there, and even if you don't play, like you still run into each other and hit heads and bump heads and all that stuff, or you catch it and you start returning it, you're not coming at him with as hard a force. You're saving that guy's brains, okay?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's not gonna have
too. And legs and knees.
And so like I think it's pretty good. And it also makes the one tiny part of it is it makes the kicker have a little more responsibility than he normally would. If your coach and your special teams coach wants you to, you know what I mean? It's like, all right, aim for the 5-yard line this time. Don't fucking aim for the end zone. If you get in the end zone, you're running sprints. You're like, okay.
I will say, after week 1, I did see a bunch of balls getting kicked into the end zone. So
yeah, well, I know. And there was only, but there was one kickoff return.
Mm-hmm.
So
there was. Oh, I forgot to mention, onside kicks can only happen in the fourth quarter, and you have to be down in order to perform one, and you have to let the other team know you're going to perform it. So that part, that's the shit end of the stick. But we take the good with the bad, right, boys?
Yeah.
Word.
All right, good, sweet. That's the new NFL kickoff rule. Let's move on to our next segment, hammering the stats.
What? There we go.
That's me. Oh,
yeah.
Hammer it
Howdy,
out,
guys. I'm here. I'm here for you too, and for everybody watching and enjoying.
Hell yeah.
Today, on this episode of Hammering Stats, which I'm probably going to do on future episodes going forward.
Yo, what up?
I'm going to take 3 positions, all offensive positions, and I'm going to tell you the top 5 yardage for those specific positions, starting with the quarterback position, the running back position, and the wide receiver position.
Hell.
Maybe this, a couple episodes here and there, I'm going to tinkle in, check in, see what some of the defensive guys are doing, see what some of these tight ends are doing as the season goes on. So, but every episode, I'm going to include these 3 positions, definitely sprinkle in a little bit more as the season goes on. How's that sound to you, gentlemen?
Are you saying that this could help me with my fantasy football game?
It might. It could.
What about my betting?
You're betting nothing. Maybe Jesus can help you with that.
Oh.
Joe, you put that down right now. I'm going to slap you with it.
This is what's going to help you, all right?
Oh, the script. Oh, well, let's read a page from it later, okay? Damn.
Chapter 2.
All right. So with that being said, get into it right now. We're going to start with the quarterbacks, boys. Remember, so this is just the week 1 stats. So basically, we're getting a little recap, too, of not only the games, but maybe some of the top position players from these games.
Player
performance, baby.
Let's go.
Number 5, quarterback. We have Jalen Hurts. Okay, Jalen Hurts put up 278 yards and threw 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions.
That's your guy, Nick.
That's your guy, Nick.
Yeah,
Number 4,
apparently.
we got Nick's guy, Baker Mayfield,
Yeah.
who threw for 289 yards and 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
Danger zone.
That
Danger
quarterback,
zone.
baby.
Yeah. It looks like his rating was actually the highest with 146.4.
Fuck yeah, it
the whole
was.
week. Number 3, we have Patrick Mahomes. He had 291 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Moving on. Number 2, we have Matthew Stafford,
Whoa.
Joe's boy, who threw for 317 yards,
Greatest
1
spiral
touchdown,
in the
1
game.
interception. And then number 1.
Let me add to that real quick. I bet you Cooper Kupp's going to be in the top 5 wide receivers too, huh? Because that was the only guy you fucking preached all night.
Ooh, we got some maybe future prediction going on here, folks. So then number 1, again, this is for yards. This is how they're mostly being ranked. It's Tua Tagovailoa Ravioli. How the fuck you say his name? He threw for 338 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions.
Damn.
Moving on to running backs. Number 5, we're starting with Ramondre Stevenson.
Oh,
The
yeah.
guy you traded away, my guy.
Oh, man.
Who ran for 120 yards and 1 touchdown. So number 4 is a little bit surprising. Is Lamar Jackson with 122 yards and no touchdowns. He ran for 122 yards. Number 3 is J.K. Dobbins, who ran for 135 yards.
Oh, yeah.
And had 1 touchdown.
That guy's a dog.
Yeah, great. Number 2 was our supposedly last-minute fill-in for Christian McCaffrey. Jordan Mason with 147 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, that guy was wild, dude.
Yeah, he saw his opportunity and he took it.
I'll take him over Josh Jacobs any day.
Jesus Christ, Nick. Get over it.
1 game, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, well, we've been preaching all show. 1 game.
This is he's your running back now, too.
I don't care. I don't bet with my heart. I bet with my fucking eyes and my head, okay? And actually, we should make a bet about Josh Jacobs this year. For fun.
I'm not making a bet about Josh Jacobs this year. No.
Let's run it back, baby.
Run it back.
We'll talk in a couple weeks, okay?
We'll talk cookies in a couple weeks.
After he puts up to 30 yards? Yeah, okay.
Number 1 is Joe Mixon with 159 yards and 1 touchdown.
Where's Saquon on that list?
Saquon's at number 6.
It's about yards, dude, not about touchdowns.
Yep.
It's the yardage.
How many
it's the yards carry, not the tutties.
Like 102. Okay. Joe, I'm throwing this out. Episode 1. I'm not gonna do this every time. Go back.
I was expecting Saquon.
5 and up. Okay, you want to know? You do your own goddamn research. And I'm pointing at you, little fucking laptop screen guy. Okay?
Yeah, guy. You don't even exist. Virtual reality.
All right.
Virtual reality.
Last category is receiving. Number 5, we have AJ Brown. Who had a pretty good game, 119 yards and 2. Wait, where's touchdown on the list? 1 touchdown.
1, yeah.
And then number 4, we got Jameson Williams with 121 yards and 1 touchdown.
Yeah.
Number 3 is Alec Pierce, sorry, 125 yards and 1 touchdown. Number 2 is Tyreek Hill. With 130 yards and 1 touchdown and 1 detainee and 1 pair of handcuffs.
Yeah, 1 pair of handcuffs.
Number 1 is Nick's boy Jaden Reed with 138 yards and 1 touchdown.
I told you, future of football, dude.
Oh my God! All right.
I bet you I guarantee you right now he puts up 70 plus yards with a backup Malik Willis. Okay. I'm telling you.
I'll take the under on that all day.
Okay, let's do it.
Has to be receiving yards. Can't be yak yards. Receiving yards, not yak.
That's what your receiving yard is.
What? This
Oh
guy's
my
just an
God.
asshole. You're just a
He
troll.
is. He is.
Typical Rams fan.
Jesus
Whoa!
Christ.
Don't bring my
Oh my
team into
God.
this.
Aaron,
Anyway, that is my segment. Thank you very much.
I like it. I like it. That's a great way to hammer the stats moving forward. I appreciate it too because it only tells you how great the Green Bay Packers
Oh
are
God,
and could be if Jordan Love was healthy.
your hidden agenda.
Here we go.
Suckers. No, wait, you're telling me Cooper Kupp didn't make the list?
No.
Wait, where was Coop?
Number, oh my God. He was number 8 with 110 yards and 1 touchdown.
I was waiting for him to say 6. I was waiting for him to say 6
But
again.
he had fucking 14 receptions and 21 targets. It
Yeah.
was insane.
That's because Puka went out, and then Stafford
Just
isn't he's not a real quarterback, so he's just like, I don't know. There's only one person I know on this field now. We all know it's okay, Jeff.
Right. No.
All right. We're gonna keep it moving because I want to watch this late night game. So we're gonna skip our biggest takeaways.
Oh yeah,
surprises
let's go. Yeah,
since we talked
only
about
got
it.
a couple minutes.
We do have a new segment though. For special teams, it's called the Special Teams Corner with Joe. Special Teams. Joe, what you got for us, brother?
Well, I thought I'd just take the nickname and run with it. So we got the new background. We got the double doink here, and then we got the chips and salsa there right here. And then we got one of our favorite kickers, Young Wei Koo, in the corner.
Yeah.
He's one of our favorite kickers for sure.
I love him.
Friend of the program.
I love him.
Wanted to point out some stats to you guys as well about kickers this weekend. Kickers were 21 for 23 from 50 plus yards this weekend. And ironically, Justin Tucker missed one of those missed field goals, if you can believe it.
Yeah, I can't because I have him in 2 leagues, fucker.
Also wanted to share some heroes of special teams over the weekend here, if you don't mind.
It's actually a pretty good stat. 21 and 23.
One of the unsung heroes, I believe, from the Pittsburgh Steelers game was Chris Boswell. 6 for 6 on field goals. Longest made was 57. In total, he made 57, 56, 51. Also hitting 44, 40, and 25.
What were his fantasy numbers? Like 30 points?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, 6 times 3, that's 18 points. So, and then depending on how your league is set up with,
Yeah, I was gonna say it had been more than that because of 50.
The 50, yeah. So he probably had 20 points or something like that. Also, another part of him being the unsung hero was about halfway through the third quarter, their punter gets injured, so he has to step in and do the punts now, and the kickoffs and the field goal. So this guy was doing everything for special teams.
I have to kick the ball.
So
you kick the ball.
Well,
I'll kick balls all day.
Yeah, you will.
You bring me.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Shout out Bobby.
Yeah, but my good friend Dave, he's gonna die on this sword for sure. But he's like, kickers and punters, they kick the ball differently and all this stuff. I'm like, are they still making contact with the foot? Yes. Learn the alternate methods. All right. Anyway.
Hey, you know what though? It's like a golf swing. Okay, you have a different golf swing for every different type of shot that you have to take. Okay, those are 2 different types of kicks, so they're different.
Fucking typical golfer.
I appreciate
bullshit.
I appreciate your comeback there, Aaron. That's very fair and valid. But at the same time, I'm not, if I have to hit a wedge shot, I'm not bringing someone else in to do that for me. You know what I mean?
Celebrity shot.
Yeah, I'm not bringing someone else in the putt for me.
That's a really good fucking point.
I just thought of that right now.
Let me get my boy over here. He rides up on a golf cart.
Yeah, hold on. I got my wedge guy. He's running a little late, but he's at the clubhouse right now.
Look at that. Okay, that's funny.
Oh yeah. I got 2 more things that I want to bring up here.
Special teams.
Packers kicker Braden Narvson, 3 of 4. He had a miss on Friday night.
Yeah.
We could just take a look at that miss here.
No, oh my God, you're such a fucking troll.
So
Why are we watching this?
If Veer's right, so me getting down to the nitty gritty, I wanted to know what was going through his head and maybe figure out why it veered too far right. So I did my investigation. Okay, I did a simulation.
This is a rhetorical question.
I did a simulation on Madden 07 here on the PS2.
Oh my God.
Given Mason Crosby is probably a bit
me.
better kicker, but I think internally, I think his arrow was a little bit too far right. And if we roll the tape here, this is what happens when you kick it a little bit too far right. It just doesn't make it to the goalpost. So what he needed to do is he needed to line right there. Stop it right there. He needed to line the arrow up a little straighter, okay? A little straighter, and then let's see the outcome. Let's see the outcome here. The kick is good.
I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty good. It's pretty good.
The kick is good.
That's pretty good.
So
you recorded that with your fucking phone?
Yeah, I think internally his arrow was just pointing a little bit too far to the right. I think that's just why it flared out the way it did.
The fucking 2007 fucking Madden on the
Now I understand that Mason Crosby is a better kicker. All right, I think we can lay that out there. But
dude, what the fuck?
That was good, Joe.
Last bit of information I want to share. Los Angeles Rams, you guys know I've been preaching on this program all the last 2 years. Our kicker is dog shit, trash. I was like, we have a first round pick for the first time in, I don't know, 20 fucking years. Draft the best kicker on the board. Well, we didn't go in the first round. We went in the fifth round out of Stanford, Joshua Carty. 2 for 2, long ones 41, made both extra points. I was holding my breath on every field goal attempt. Everyone looked clean as fuck in a high intensity environment for a first time rookie kicker on the road. So I'm very thankful and happy that we may have found a solution to our kicking woes. So
he's trash. He's not that good.
That's your weekend update on special teams and field goal kickers.
Honestly, I had no idea you were going to do that, and that was fucking hilarious. Yeah, and the fact that you took that much time out of your day to fucking record that and do that shit is wild.
That's awesome.
PS2 still set up, man. I got Madden in the tray. We can,
Madden 07,
Brett Favre is still starting, and Aaron Rodgers is the backup. Yes, it's
fantastic. All right, great job. Love it. Let's I'm just going to run through the games because we're going to talk about them, but it's literally the game's about to start, and I have to watch football. So, Buffalo at Miami. Who you guys got? Go quick.
Miami.
Buffalo.
I'm going to take Buffalo too in an upset. All right, New Orleans at Dallas. Who you got?
New Orleans.
Dallas.
Man, I want to say New Orleans too just because I'd like them to upset Dallas, but I'm going to take Dallas. Tampa Bay, Detroit.
Tampa Bay.
Rematch of the playoffs last year. I think I'm going to take Tampa.
Yeah, me too. Oh, God, that means Detroit's going to win because we all picked Tampa. Indy at Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Indiana. Upset alert.
In Indiana.
Defense.
It's not really an upset alert if they're supposed to win anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna take the defense of Green Bay. Non-biased. New York at Tennessee.
Tennessee.
New York who?
Wait, New York who?
Sorry. New York Jets. Tennessee.
Aaron Rodgers
Jets.
All day.
Jets.
Yeah. That's the Jets. Now Tennessee's gonna win because San Francisco, Minnesota.
San Francisco.
I'm gonna take Minnesota on the upset.
Ooh, that's a deep take, and I actually fucking was gonna say that. So fuck
they
you. I'm taking
Minnesota.
Year.
I don't know if y'all remember they played last year. Minnesota did win, but with
Sam Darnold is the future of backup quarterback football, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, dude. Fat contract next year.
Seattle at New England.
New England.
Ooh.
Seattle on the road.
Yeah, I'm taking Seattle too. Damn,
Patriots come back down.
We're fighting Aaron in this battle. New York,
Washington.
Yeah. Jaden Daniels in Washington.
Yep.
Damn,
New York, absolute garbage.
New York's gonna win because we all took Washington. Los Angeles, Carolina.
Los Angeles
who?
Chargers. Sorry.
Oh, Chargers. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
I'm about to say, Aaron, I think you just vote whoever Carolina is playing, you pick them to win. Yeah, we're gonna Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah. Cleveland at Jacksonville.
Yeah, Jacksonville.
Yep. Damn, someone's gonna get an upset because we're all picking the same. Las Vegas at Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Lamar Jackson's gonna throw for 400 yards.
I don't know about
Las
that.
Vegas.
I don't know about that.
Total
I don't know
yards.
about that.
Total yards. Total
No.
yards.
No.
I'm gonna
Defense
take
is good.
the Rams at Arizona.
Wait, you chose Baltimore too?
Yeah.
Oh God, let's go. Hopefully that's the upset.
Upset alert. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go.
All right, moving on.
Rams Arizona.
Rams.
Spread is Arizona by a point. I'm taking the Rams just because.
I'm gonna say Rams. Which is another upset. Pittsburgh at Denver.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh and Russell Wilson does good.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn. We're all agreeing this is not good. Cincinnati at Kansas City.
Kansas City. Cincinnati's.
Yeah. I got Kansas City fatigue, but I'm going to choose Kansas City on this one.
Me fucking too. Damn it. Son of a bitch. Every time
the
I pick
issues with
Cincinnati,
Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow's thumb, allegedly, so who knows?
every time I pick Cincinnati, though, they fuck me over. And I'm
Run to
picking
Cincinnati.
Kansas City, so I'm going to get fucked over.
Run to Cincinnati.
I fucking
Run to
hate Cincinnati. I wish Cincinnati would just fucking disappear.
Weren't you rooting for them in the Super Bowl, Nick?
He was.
Yeah, and then they fucked me.
Yeah,
They
good.
fucked
I
me
was
off my
there.
points, okay?
I was there. It was entertaining to say the least.
He
from what I
fucked me in
remember.
they fucked me in our fucking elimination league that you just talked about. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Although I did black out for 3 days that week, so
That was a fucking good time. And you're welcome back anytime, baby.
yeah. I gotta get back
Chicago,
out.
Houston.
Houston.
Yeah, fuck.
Houston,
There's your
we have
upset.
liftoff.
This sucks. Atlanta at Philadelphia.
Ooh.
Philly.
I'll take Atlanta on the upset.
Perfect. All right, I'm taking Philly too. Beautiful. All right, so we ran through those picks. Last segment, guys, we got for you is nothing less than the Shark Chomp Bet of the Week. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Let's win some fucking money. You know I'm here for it, baby. This one's coming at you live. I picked 2 touchdown scores tonight. I'm going to actually do one real quick. I don't remember what the bet was, but I just remember that I bet on it. $10. I picked Jalen Waddle and fucking Josh Allen to score a touchdown. I picked those 2 touchdown scores. I think it was like a $10 bet.
Yeah,
40-something
Waddle
dollar
on the
pay.
team, so
Yeah. Fuck yeah. And then my bet for the weekend, though, is going to be a $10 bet. It's going to Lamar Jackson rushing for 25-plus yards. Him also scoring a touchdown against the Raiders. Sorry, brother. And then I'm going with Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown had a terrible game, but I think he bounces back with a touchdown this week. And I think Jacksonville will win, but I'm also giving them 10.5 points because they also kind of scare me a little bit. So those 4 bets, it's a 4-leg parlay, $10 bet, pays out $57.41. Bet with me. That's got to be it, baby. I mean, come on.
Yep,
You're short selling the Rams defense. We shut down Amon-Ra last weekend.
All right, the game's on.
Nah,
Look behind me. Look behind me, gentlemen.
All right. One love.
First
Love
play.
you guys. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Check in next week. We'll have this shit every Thursday and upload it whenever Joe gets it done. Peace out, bitches. Go Pack, go.
Haters.